And I suppose that that was just a flat truth, always true. But Rob Van Leer has recently shown that it isn't. Now, if you think you see some pale yellow, I'll run this a few more times. Look in the gray areas, look in these gray areas, and see if you seem to see something sort of shadowy moving in there. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. There's nothing there. There's no trick to that. This is Ron Rensick's work, which was in some degree inspired by that suggestion of mine at the end of the book. Just pause this for a second. Okay. This is change blindness. What you're going to see is two pictures, one of which is slightly different from the other. As you see here, the red roof and the gray roof. And in between them, there will be a mask, which is just a blank screen, for about a quarter of a second. So you'll see the first picture, then a mask, and the second picture, then a mask. And this will just continue. And your job as the subject is to press the button when you see the change. So, show the original picture for 240 milliseconds. Blank. Show the next picture for 240 milliseconds. Blank. And keep going until the subject presses the button saying, I see the change. So now we're going to be subjects in the experiment. We're going to start easy. Some examples. No trouble there, huh? Can everybody see? All right. And indeed, Rensick's subjects took only a little bit more than a second to press the button. You see that one? 2.9 seconds. How many don't see it still? What's on the roof of that barn? It's easy. Is it a bridge or a dock? There's a few more really dramatic ones, and then I'll close. I want you to see a few that are particularly striking. This one because it's so large, and yet it's pretty hard to see. You see it? See the shadows going back and forth? Pretty big. So 15 and a half seconds is the median time for subjects in his experiment there. I love this one. I'll end with this one. Just because it's such an obvious and important thing. How many still don't see it? How many still don't see it? How many engines on the wing of that Boeing? Right in the middle of the picture. Okay. Thanks very much for your attention. What I wanted to show you is that scientists, using their from the outside third-person methods, can tell you things about your own consciousness that you would never dream of. And that in fact, you are not the authority on your own consciousness that you think you are. And we're really making a lot of progress on coming up with a theory of mind. Jeff Hawkins this morning was describing his attempt to get theory, and a good big theory, into neuroscience. And he's right, this is a problem. Harvard Medical School, once I was at a talk, director of the lab said, in our lab, we had a saying, if you work on one neuron, that's neuroscience. If you work on two neurons, that's psychology. We have to have more theory, and it can come as much from the top down. Thank you very much.